Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome back to the podcast, Wolfram Madness Podcast. Now, if I recall correctly, which I believe I do, I actually haven't recorded a podcast episode or uploaded it since maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. Well, there's a reason for that, okay? One, I may be changing that to a every other week podcast. We'll see what happens. The feature stuff's in the works for me, and hopefully, yes, I did say stuffs with an S, as in more than one. And hopefully it works out for me, but that's not the biggest reason. The biggest reason I actually have been kind of absent lately is because of the simple fact that I am taking a break from not everything, just some things. I'm still streaming, I'm still making content on YouTube. Don't worry about any of that. Excuse me. But I am, trying to cut back on a few things, like a few days ago, maybe a week ago, there was a sort of wake up call I had, if you will, which is that I keep working myself to the bone. When I first started, it was, something I did regularly because I thought I had to. Then I got more of a flow. Oh, I still have to, or sites like Twitch won't notice me or anything, and I just want to be noticed, senpai. Okay. Anyway, but I finally, I just take a step back, have fun with everything and whatnot. But every now and then it does require me to have a break or two. But that's enough about me and my life for now. Let's talk more about me and my goals. Okay, but seriously, on the Wolfram Madness YouTube channel, again, on the youtube.com, if you search Wolfram Madness, you will find that channel. It's called Wolfram Madness. And what you'll be able to do is subscribe if you wish, because of the simple fact that I'm doing this road to 3K thing. I'm trying to get 3K subs before the end of this year. That's my goal, my big goal. To get 3K subs before the end of this year. I don't know if you guys think that's a lot or not, but it's a personal goal of mine. And I'm hoping I reach it because goals are very important to me. I found this out maybe 6 months ago or so, that goals actually help out quite a bit. Making a goal, staying focused on task, helping not to get upset about stuff, staying laser focused on one goal. I'm actually moving my hands a lot right now, but you can't see any of it, and I understand that, so just visualize. Visualize. If you guys don't know what I look like because you've only heard these podcasts and not seen any live streams, just go over to twitch.tv/vamp6x6x6x and you guys will see what I look like. Then you can visualize me moving my hands on in front of my eyes, with like a focused laser thing. Okay. Anyway, this is the Wolfram podcast, so we should talk some about Wolfram, right? Yeah. Okay. So this week, actually, this past week rather, there was a build sent to certification. The build sent to certification was for, well, you'll hear certification, so you'll automatically know it was for some consoles. It was for PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. The reason why it was sent. Okay, let me go on a small tangent real quick, which is why did everyone call the Switch the Nintendo Switch? We don't call the Xbox One the Microsoft Xbox or the PlayStation 4 the Sony PlayStation, do we? Why do we call the Switch the Nintendo Switch? Okay, okay, enough. Sorry, I'm getting way off topic, okay? I expect this kind of stuff probably in future things all together. I've been trying to, sort of relax, let loose more often and whatnot. They will come to mind within reason, of course, but yeah, there we are. Now back to the Warframe stuff. In this update, we on console, because I'm a console main, PS4 main, in fact, I mean, Sony PS4 main. Yeah. Okay. And we are getting the Wukong Deluxe skin, which looks very Diablo 3-esque, which I enjoy. It looks very Diablo-esque. Now, that some people I was looking on the forums are actually happy about the deluxe skin. They say it's not worth buying, and that's simply because they don't like the Wukong rework. Excuse me. Okay. They don't like the Wukong rework because for those of you guys that have been away from Warframe for a while, sorry, I just ate and clearing my throat a lot. I actually ate some pretty spicy food. It was a burrito, a spicy burrito. Okay. Well, anyway, so some people don't like the Wukong rework. Basically, he got all reworked altogether. But most people who don't like the rework are the people who relied on Defy because, he doesn't have that Defy death anymore. It kind of like built into his passive now. He can die up to 3 times, come back to life, stuff, whatever, whatnot. But he doesn't strictly have Defy anymore, which from my point of view, from how I play Warframe, doesn't really matter much to me. But I can understand at higher levels why you might want something like Defy because of the fact that enemies are a lot harder at higher levels, and you don't want to get one shot, do you? Do you? I mean, if you get like getting one shot, I personally don't care for it. But then again, like I said, I don't play that super high level content. I stick to end game, level 35 to 40. Okay. So for those of you guys that know me, you guys would know I was joking. But for you new players out there who don't know me, I was joking. Because see, okay, so the joke in Warframe is that DE has on occasion come out said that 35 to 40 is in-game content. So I joke around about that quite a bit. I have my little fun moments, I have fun, chill. Speaking of DE, if you want to catch interviews I did with DE, Megan, Andy, Taylor, feel free to, they're one of the past episodes. Actually, right before this episode, you should be able to catch one with DE Megan if you wish. And yeah, that is about it for that. Let's actually do what we haven't done in a while, which we usually do. Read some comments from my videos. Okay, Void Trader bringing trash as always. Okay, got that. Let's see. Keep up the good work. Oh yeah, I made a video. Everyone was so shocked because it was a video using Excalibur. Not Umber Excalibur, no more Excalibur. And the thing is that I do not care for Excalibur. So, whenever someone sees me as Excalibur, they're like, what? Excalibur? I was using it to make a video about Zanuka. Because not everyone knows this, but Zanuka can actually capture you. And then you guys grab your weapons, grab your powers. I don't know how you grab your powers. I don't know how they take your powers from your body. Okay. But anyway, and it took a while for Zanuka to kill me. I had to make sure to go with no companion, because the companion would kill Zanuka. No teammate, because teammate definitely would kill Zanuka. And no mods, because then it would take forever for Zanuka to kill me, because I just heal back up, get my shield back up and whatnot. So, and surprisingly, it got a fair amount of views. It got a fair amount of views. Okay. And yeah, that was the main thing from this. There was a recent event called Dog Days that went on. It was actually a good event as well. Very good event, actually. I enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be a PvP event, but it wasn't a PvP event. And I actually am very excited about that. And I mean, that's basically it for Warframe, unless you count what happened just as of me recording it today. But I guess yesterday, which was the dev stream, where they talked about the new Warframe Goss. He's one of the two new frames. He's supposed to be one of the super friends, but apparently the super friends broke up. Okay, so to get that, you will have to know what they were talking about on the dev stream. Last dev stream, which they were talking about the fact that Goss and Grendel, the two new frames, were going to be released together because they were besties. But now they're not going to be released together because they don't want to hold Goss up, because Grendel not finished here. Goss is that fast frame that does stuff, but they said he doesn't do stuff like Vault, so he's not going to replace Vault. That's what they said. So we'll see what happens. Grendel, we got to see Grendel's powers. Basically, imagine calamari, Kirby type thing. Calamari, I forget how you pronounce it, but it was this game where you just rolled up trash and everything in the world. Your goal was to make a big giant planet of trash. It was a fun little game. I would love to play that game on the PS4 if I could. I wonder if it's for the Switch. I might download it if it is. Who knows? Okay, well, anyway, and that's about what happened. And I know that podcast actually might be going on a little short, but I am sorry to say that a lot in Warframe hasn't happened these past. I know it's been a while since I've done a podcast, but still, all the same, a lot hasn't happened. But you know what? A lot has happened in Borderlands 3. We have everything in Borderlands 3. We have drama, we have tragedy, we have the death of a career, we have the career making reborn story, we have a redemption arc, we have a destructive arc. Okay, okay. So basically, what I'm talking about is, as some of you may know, Randy, the CEO, had no problem going back and forth with people on Twitter. He doesn't do that as much nowadays. I think some PR team must have talked to him a bit. I don't know. I don't know the story. And then there was this YouTuber selling leaked information for profit, and then he got shut down in probably the most public way possible. 2K sending some guys in suits to his house, to talk to him about stuff. He decided to quit YouTube for a while. Borderlands 3, we got to see some gameplay. It looks awesome. 2K, if you're watching this by chance, I would love to get a hold of that game early. It would be awesome. Now, that's as it comes closer, I'm still realizing I'm going to have to juggle more and more. I'm going to have to make a lot of my videos in advance for that week, because I'll be all about that Borderlands. All about that Borderlands, about that Borderlands, about that Borderlands. Okay, well, I'm going to end the stream here. I actually, like I said, I know it's a bit, on the lighter side this week, but they all can't be like super long, right? Right? And with that said, I'll catch you guys in the future. Later.